Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Alrighty, I'm in the F-86F Sabre, and this is my first impressions video of the Sabre. So the sale's going, and this was another impulse buy. I picked this up, and then that blue something-nosed Bodney campaign for the P-51D Mustang I picked up as well, because the Mustang's campaign isn't really a campaign, it's just a bunch of challenges. So, and the Mustang I had just picked up as well a few days ago when the new sale had begun. So this is an intercept mission in the F-86, and I am cruising towards, I'm guessing, some MiGs to try to take out. And one thing I'll say is it looks beautiful. It really is. It's a beautiful plane. Definitely nothing wrong with it in that respect. I'm just having a hard time with the gun sight. It just flops all over the place and isn't very useful to me. Oh, at least it's a bomber. I might be excuse me, I might be able to actually hit something here. I'm going to give it a little more gas, but I'm probably going to overshoot all this stuff. TU-95. This thing has missiles too, but I haven't figured it out yet. Again, this is my first impressions video. One thing I'm noticing is this gun sight isn't like dropping below the cockpit where I can't see it now, so I don't know what's different about this mission. I jumped in here earlier and I absolutely hated this thing. Up, it's starting to do it almost. Why did I just have a major pause too? That was weird. Try to pull back on this throttle now. Oh yeah, that was a nice shot. Need to get out of there. Crap. Going down. Wow, that wasn't difficult. The guns seem very effective. And this thing's actually being useful right now. I think it said something about the under 6,000 feet or something, that computer-aided sight wasn't any good. Maybe that was the problem I was having. Let me give her some gas. The other problem I had with this thing is it feels really freaking heavy and it feels underpowered to me. You think being a jet, I would be able to, you know, pull up and get up into the clouds and, you know, catch up to some stuff that's above me, but no. It seems like once you've lost your energy in this thing, it takes forever to recover it. It almost feels like a prop plane, you know what I mean? It is, yeah, this is no F-15 or F-16 or any of the modern stuff. And maybe it's just me because I'm more used to that, you know? Let's catch up to this guy. Yeah, $24.99. I picked it up and I was like, you know, trying to show my support for the game and making one of those, you know, spur of the moment purchases. And again, I'm at the point with DCS World where I literally have everything I really wanted. You know what I mean? So now I'm wasting money buying things just to buy things, and I don't know that that's the best way to do this, you know? That leads to disappointment usually. Man, I can't even see this thing. I'm probably going to fly right up in its ass. There it is. Uh-oh, slow down. I'm going to overtake him. Why did I pause again? That's weird. Going down. Could be the clouds and everything though, but I don't usually pause like that, so that was kind of weird. That happened twice so far in this video. Tell me he's going down. I think he's still alive. I'm going to have to finish him off even some more. He's going to try to disappear in the clouds. I thought I did enough damage to him. I guess not. These clouds look rather nice up here. I don't know how the fuck anybody would see anything with the labels turned off too. I just don't get it, and especially more so in the World War II stuff and up close like this. This is Korean War era stuff, and like I don't know how you would ever find these things. Especially in the clouds like this. You'd never see them. So what's this saying? I'm about 20,000 feet. Pretty nice cockpit overall, though I don't know what those are for. The lines that are etched on there. He must be going down. What the hell? I paused again when I fired this thing. What is going on with DCS today? It's a weird effect. I don't even understand that. I mean, I figured I'd have to go like watch some Grim Reaper videos or read a Chuck's guide, but do you see what I'm seeing? Everything's glitching out, kinda. Like that's glitching out, and then down here is glitching out. Yeah, something weird's going on. So anyways, the Sabre. Here is the wallpaper. And I like the period music, I really do. I think that's pretty cool, what they've come up with. You know, it's one of the things that I like about modules is when they take the time to put their own period music in there and throw something up there, you know. Draw me in. Let me feel like I'm in that, you know? So, let's take a look. F-86, default map, 5 missions. Standard. You look at anything, it's pretty much what you got, except for if you own the F-16, that is. Or if you have the F-14, or if you have the F-18, you know. But these older modules, it was pretty standard to give you just 5 missions. Nevada, 6 missions. You actually get a dogfight mission. How about that? Let's take a look at the free flight over in Nevada real quick. Let's see what that looks like. Take a quick look-see. Alrighty. Oh, look at this. This is weird. Yeah, start me out real fast, so I'm going to overshoot all these things and wreck this guy, right? That's interesting for a free flight, though. The one thing I've noticed in this thing is you can really over G quick, and you can really red out quick with negative G. And it's a beautiful model. I mean, there's no doubting it, you know. I like that it's got some wear and tear to it as well. So I completely fell out of that formation in a heartbeat, didn't I? But I didn't really expect to start the mission and then, you know, be ready to go like that. So clearly this is just a fancy air show version. So I got nothing armed, no guns, nothing on the wings. Fair enough. Turn them labels off, make everybody happy. So it's definitely a nice looking plane. See? Red out real quick. I like the beating on the eardrum sound of the red out, though. I think that's pretty cool. The visibility could be better in this thing too, but it is what it is. Whoa! And then one thing I noticed, I did this earlier too, I couldn't recover from that. So in a more modern jet, I can do those maneuvers close to the ground like that, but I was able to roll quickly in the run direction, but I couldn't roll out of it. It's almost like it just sucked me to the ground, you know? Kind of weird. So it's definitely no F-18, let's put it that way. Persian Gulf. This is actually a nice one. I think it uses this same skin. And that's where I learned this the first time, that don't fuck around close to the ground real fast in this thing, because you may be able to turn and then think you're going to be able to roll back, and somehow or another, man, at that like crazy speed or being low to the ground, something happens that you end up losing it and you can't pull back in the other direction. So not sure what's up with that. And you got this guy over here. He was rolling smoke earlier. Yeah, he is now too. He was doing the smoke things. Yeah, there you go. Red smoke around the building. So I'll try this again. So I'm going to zip over here. It's just as you start pulling too hard of maneuvers. Alright, I was able to get through that. But again, I've done it multiple times in this since I loaded it up, and like, it's just weird. Sometimes you'll go in and you'll go down low and I'll turn in and then I won't be able to turn back, you know what I mean? It's like it just pulls you hard to the ground or something. And then the other thing, like I said, I almost feel like it doesn't have enough thrust or something, or it's just heavy. It's really hard. Like, once you lose your energy, getting it back in this thing seems really tough. There was a mission earlier where there was a bunch of MiGs, and I couldn't drive high enough and fast enough to get there without losing my E, and then I had nothing, you know? I know, probably takes better energy management, something I'm not that good at since I'm more of a jet jock than a prop and early jet guy. That's pretty cool though. Dude's just got his smoke on, zipping around the building. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's not good. Come on, wake up, buddy. I'm not going to wreck it again. I'm just not going to do it. So, as you see, it's real easy to to lose it. So, instant action. 5 missions for the default map, 6 missions for Nevada, 6 missions for Normandy, 6 for the Persian Gulf. What's this column attack? So the one thing I noticed is, while it is a jet, and it's an early jet, it does have some air-to-ground capabilities. Oh yeah, rockets. Where's the goddamn sight for it, though? Oh, this is going to be interesting. Oh, there's my sight. And it's all over the place, fucking up again. You see that? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this sim today. But that sight is all over the place. And it's almost useless to me. So, you do get rockets, you do get guns, but I don't know how you're ever expected to use them. Again, I gotta go look at a Chuck's Guide and watch some Grim Reaper videos and figure this out. Kind of a bummer, because I can jump into most any other plane of any of these other modules and figure it right out from the start pretty good, you know? This one's just got that weird gun sight. But, like I said, it's cool that they have the capability to do air-to-ground as well. So, those are your instant action options. If you go under mission, you get First Jet Strike Fighter, Flight Suit Altitude, Hunter becomes the hunted, MiG Sweep, Sabre Stripe, and Street Sweeper. Convoy of 3 trucks between waypoint 4 and 5. And then if you go to campaign, you get jack shit. One of my biggest gripes, it really is, one of my biggest gripes of why? You know what I mean? Why? Why would you sell something that's $50 when it's not on sale and not give somebody a campaign? To me, that's just unacceptable. You know, they did that same shit with the Spitfire too. I had to go buy 2 campaigns. And honestly, the Mustang comes with the challenge campaign, but literally it's just a set of challenges. There's no real combat going on, you know. It's fly through this, do that, take off, land with, you know, 10 mile an hour winds, you know. I had to go buy this campaign, and that's a whole nother story though. But you get nothing with the F-86. Pretty depressing. And then training missions, missile employment, bomb employment, air-to-ground rocket and gun employment, taxi, takeoff, you know, your usual variety of missions. So that's really it, guys. I'm gonna have to come back to this one because honestly my first impressions aren't that impressed. I'm not happy with it. I almost got the Christian Eagle too because I like to fly around and do the, you know, fly through things over the Persian Gulf and other places, and I really wished I would have bought that instead of this because I don't know when I'm going to really have fun with this. I feel like it's like the Spitfire over again. I just bought something I'm not going to use, you know. Yeah, maybe eventually. I don't know. Like I said, I'm going to watch some videos. I'm going to read some Chuck's Guide stuffs and wrap my head around the tech, you know what I mean, and what I got to do to utilize it better. But it's definitely not one I can just jump into right now and figure out like I can most of the other, you know, jets that I have. Definitely not worth $50, I'll tell you that right now. I don't think, personally, I think they shouldn't even be allowed to release a module, or a complete module that's done, that's not an early access, without a campaign. That should be a prerequisite, especially when you're paying this much for these things. You know, like, I get that this is all we have, you know what I mean, these days. DCS is pretty much it, and there's no competition, but that also, you know, is the reason why we get some of the issues that we have too, because there's nobody to push them to do better. And I think it's completely unacceptable to ship a product or say it's complete without a campaign at the $50 or more price point. Really, like I said, when it's on sale for $24, you know, I guess it's like buying a plane for Microsoft Flight Simulator or X-Plane, you know, only you can do combat with it. But even then, man, I'm severely disappointed with this module. It just doesn't seem like it's for me. And you know what, I kind of thought this going into it, and I was on the fence about it. And I saw a guy made a post on one of the Facebook groups. He was kind of the same thing at first. He's like, oh, I hate this because of this. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. And then as he goes through, and at the end, he's like, I really like it now, you know. So I'm hoping I reach that, you know, plateau of being able to say, hey, I really like this now, you know. But it's not today. So anyways, as always, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. Feel free to hit that like button. And until next time.